Okay, I'm back. I did see that this is the first mission you can get that thing to upgrade your gun all the way, like the shotgun, the thing I need to upgrade my shotgun all the way. Trying to think of what else. Oh, while I was on my run, a trailer, or not even when I was on my run, like right before I left. Yeah, you can see it on the right below the rubies. Was I saying? Oh yeah, right before I left, WB announced that Mortal Kombat 1 is officially done with its set of story DLC, or its DLC in general, which we kind of assumed was true because
that heart powers the forge.
The fuck?
Reactivated.
We kind of assume. I'm gonna rant quick. We kind of assumed that was the case because Ed Boon, who's the guy who runs MK as a series, or he runs NRS, actually, the guys who make Mortal Kombat and Justice. He was being very cagey about if there's going to be more content for Mortal Kombat 1, so we all kind of assumed that something was going down. Just didn't know exactly what. Oh, lockdown as in throw it at somebody. So we assumed something was up. We just didn't know what. And then now that they're advertising the definitive edition, which is like their usual, here's all the DLC, maybe some extra content. Since they're advertising that, we kind of have figured out that that's it for Mortal Kombat 1, which is kind of sad, because the game was actually going in the right direction, like, balance-wise. I legitimately think that with a few more patches, it could have been the best NRS game. At least in my opinion. I have only played a little bit of Mortal Kombat 1. So I am not like a I'm not even like a professional source on fighting game stuff. I don't really play fighting games aside from NRS stuff. So, like, I know a lot of, like, the hardcore fighting game community really hated Mortal Kombat 1. Which, like, based on what I've watched some content, like, Maximilian Dude, he's an amazing creator. He's the guy who's gotten me to actually try more fighting games aside from just NRS stuff. He's an amazing creator. Also seems like just a nice guy in general. What's I saying? Oh yeah. So like he was talking about his issues with Mortal Kombat 1, and I'm like, I guess I can see how that could be an issue for somebody who's been playing fighting games for 20 plus years. And maybe I'm just not seeing it because I haven't played fighting games nearly as much as these people have. Maybe that's the core issue. I'm gonna run back over here quick, see if I can get this trigger. That would be why it didn't do anything. Oh no, wait, it's the other side. Oops. Anyway, so they announced their, as I said, it's called the Definitive Edition. It comes with more MK1, obviously, the 2 DLC fighter passes, and then some exclusive movie content for the movie, from the movie. I don't know which movie, like the old movie from the 90s or the new one that came out a couple years ago, and there's a sequel coming out this fall, I think. I think it's this year. I do... My time with MK1 was only with like a free trial thing they were doing on PlayStation. So I didn't get like a hell of a lot of time with it, but maybe next month when I get paid, that might be my birthday present for myself or something. sure. One bad thing about taking, like, it wasn't even like an hour, it was like maybe 45 minutes, if that. I don't even think it was that long. I think it was maybe like 20 minutes. I think most of my time off was spent feeding the cats. So as I was kind of talking, I guess I can do a little bit of personal commentary while I'm running around. As I mentioned a couple episodes ago, one of my cats is just not doing the best. I'm like 99% sure I've talked about this before, but all four of my cats are senior citizens. They're all over the age of 12, so they're older. I'm gonna see if they talk about something here quick.
Power activated. 2 more switches left.
Oh, excuse me. So basically, what's I saying? Oh yeah, so they're all older, and a lot of them are having trouble eating as of late, which I understand what that means. I've gone through this before with a dog, so I understand what this means. But until that point where we have to do that kind of thing is reached, we're trying to feed them wet food as much as possible, just so they don't have to chew as much. So that's what I was spending most of my time doing, was trying to open the damn can of wet food. Because it was not wanting to open. Yeah, sure. I know, I'm playing like absolute dog shit. Jeez, I just blew that guy's that Hell Knight's lower half off. So it must be one of those things around here that I didn't find yet. Okay. Just had to adjust my headset and adjust how I was sitting a little bit. Excuse me. I am a little bit exhausted. It's like 70-ish out. It's definitely warmed up since this morning. Excuse me. What was the other challenge in this level? Secret areas. Okay. So that's just natural in quotes progression. It wants me to do 7 and there's 9 in the level. I think I can do that. Another area that needs the secret key. It's weird that it's not marking it on my map. Both the key and the door. So I think didn't they usually mark you on the map? I don't fucking remember. Oh, that looks fun.
Almost finished. One more switch.
So, the guy that I usually watch for guides for this kind of stuff, he literally just got Mission 9. He apparently, he got the game early because, as of late, studios have been really good about getting people who make, like, achievement guides. They've been, more and more companies have been starting to give people who make those kind of guides copies early so they can have guides out when the game comes out. Oh wow, that's what the dogs are fucking for? That feels mean. Like, I don't know, it feels... Okay, there's one. I already did another one. There's only one more I gotta find. I guess it might not be too bad. Hopefully. Damn it, way too late. There we go. Took me 3 attempts, but I got it. I just realized I'm out of melee charges. Uh-oh. Yes. I'm playing like absolute shit. God. Okay, wasn't there another door over here, maybe? My sense of direction is god-awful. I also gotta find that last damn dog. I also just don't fucking remember where the first one is. So that just causes more issues. So I'm like, I don't remember if it was in the same area as that one or not. Of like the other one I found. By the actual, like, shrine. Not really shrine, not shrine, but... Hey, look at that. Good thing I decided to come over here. It's like, no way, that's not gonna loop around. Fucking idiot. Wraithstone. Ooh. Yeah, let's run over there quick and do this. And there's the mastery stuff. So, I have been told, that getting all the upgrades is a trophy. So I am going to, save up all my other stuff to do the, rocket launcher or the grenade launcher all at once.
The heart has been primed. We can use the forge now. See you at the elevator.
This must be part 1 of the mission. Because I sure as hell have not seen a bunch of these. I guess there's the boss. Maybe not. Fuck, what are the missions? Oh, I did this already. That's right. Excuse me. There we go. Mastery. I have no idea why that's not counting, but I'll work on that later. Fuck. Hopefully we can actually go back over this way. Yes. Probably could have said no. Damn it. Not like I really need more gold. Gold, but...
No signs of the demons, Thera.
We won't have much time.
I feel like I missed an entire part of this level. I don't know why. Aside from the fact that I'm missing the ammo upgrade.
The Ancestrals never really die. The heart endures. We harvest the energy. Svara. Nim unve anme. Veseque. Svara. Nim unve anme. Veseque.
They're here, falling back. We'll meet you at the exit.
Shield rune acquired. There we go, there's the leader detected. Shield runes. Parrying Hell Surge projectiles and now activate the power of a shield rune. You have been granted the power of Ground Fissure. The Ground Fissure creates a linear, damaging ground attack that will also interrupt enemies. Have unlocked access to shield runes. You may now select your active shield rune on this tab as well as preview upgrades for any rune you have acquired. Upgrades for shield runes also purchase at Sentinel Shrine. I've been meaning to test something. It does, okay. At least, unless they happen to time their attack with that thing blowing up. Maybe they did. Yes. That's basically the ammo type I wanted. The Forsaken Plains. Slayer is sent on a one-man mission into Hell where previous Sentinel attacks have failed, targeting a demonic fortress. Hell!
Foundation. And the Slayers. Using the tether.
Yes. That would be most useful.
No harm must come to her. She is the heart of Argent.
Then why didn't she use her sorcery against us?
The true scope of that human's power is unknown to her. The ceremony, it must take place in my world.
Of course.
The heart is found. Now give to me what is owed. Return our god to us.
Close the gate.
Sorry. Just kind of thinking about what they were talking about.
Couldn't break through to
Another one of those thingies here. Destroy 2 gore nests. Affect 25 demons with the ground fissure.
Look out for damaged antlers. You may have to repair one to reach the target.
That's not the imp noise, it's the archvile noise. Pwah, pwah, pwah. Assuming it's another melee weapon? No, it's an actual rocket launcher. Once again, not beating the allegations. Let's be. Would have been better as a Quake game. This is the one that finishing move kept playing in ads. Rocket launcher fires slow, projectiles exploded, yada yada yada. Keep using it close range can be risky as the explosions will also damage you. Yeah. And then the second part of this class.
Alert. 2 hell cannons detected.
Hell cannons?
you take those out, we'll be clear to get one of those Atlins working again.
Updating markers.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Parrying a health surge attack causes self-damage from the rocket launcher to heal you. That's actually a very neat idea. Yeah, that was my own fault. Oh my god, the max cell count is 200 now. Thank Christ. That feels a little bit better. Damn it. Yeah, it was my bad. Wasn't paying attention to my health. I'm gonna die again. Yep. Oh! God, I can't wait till tomorrow when the soundtrack is actually available. Damn it. I need to stop playing like I have extra lives. There we go. Grab the health! Fuck off.
Hellfire core identified. Destroy it to disable the cannon.
Do I really have to do like the actual? I guess I do. Okay, whatever.
Updating local map. One hell cannon remains.
It doesn't really sound like Vega, but I'm assuming it's the same. It's supposed to be the same kind of basic idea. Well, that was a cool animation. Okay, I have no idea why I didn't just end the part there. Yeah, that's pretty much it.